360-degree feedback systems are data-centric ways to capture subjective measurements of an individual's performance from the community they support, peers, line managers, direct reports, and customers, along competencies, strengths, and weaknesses, and then create approximated objects analytics from that data that will help guide the individual performer on their learning discovery journey towards peak performance. It should be noted that the results and next steps are often only for the individual's eyes. They may share them with the manager, but it's really about their learning journey. The high-level benefits of a 360-degree feedback system are that they create awareness of competency gaps and they generate concrete suggestions for how to improve. They also help identify a person's strengths and the areas of awareness that they may have gaps in. In terms of conditions for optimal use, this sort of system works best for people who do not have good self-awareness. It also works best in open and honest feedback supporting cultures that have participatory leadership styles, not authoritarian. So really the first question is this checklist of whether or not a 360-degree feedback system is a good fit for you. These questions were taken from Aquinas, 2014. Are decisions that are made about rewards and promotions fairly free of favoritism? Are decisions made that take into account the input of people affected by such decisions? Do people from across departments usually cooperate with each other and help each other? Is there little or no fear of speaking up? Do people believe that their peers and subordinates can provide valuable information about their performance? Are employees trusted to get the job done? And do people want to improve their performance? If the answer to these questions is yes, then the 360-degree feedback system is right for your organization. Now that we've resolved whether or not it's a good fit for your organization, let's talk about the pros and cons. Some of the pros include that it decreases the possibility of bias because you have information coming from all different people. It also creates an increased awareness of expectations across all stakeholders. It has the potential to increase a commitment to improve because the individual can see that there is a consensus of all the people that they work with. It's not just one or two people who have it out for them. Another pro is that it can improve the self-perception of performance because the individual can see how their perceptions stack up against everybody else on their team. This leads to improved performance, and it reduces undiscussables since the data and opinions are collected anonymously. Anything is on the table. Another pro is that since this information is for the employee's eyes only, it enables the employees to make choices on their own and take control of their careers. Now some of the cons. One of the biggest is that since there are no undiscussables, there's a bigger opportunity of touchy subjects to come out in the open, and negative feedback can hurt an employee's feelings. Another con is if the employee doesn't trust the system, whether or not they think it's unfair or that the entire team is out to get them, they're not going to benefit from it. Another con is that if there's only a small number of evaluators, it could create the risk of the discovery of those evaluators. And this could create tension within the individual being rated and the evaluators. A fourth con is with all the information that's gathered, the evaluators could experience form overload. And this is because it's not a one and done, that this is a continuous process, or it should be a continuous process of data collection. In conclusion, 360-degree feedback systems are not for everyone. However, they can be a useful tool in helping individuals answer those two Adlerian questions: how well am I fitting in, and how well am I contributing?